Hello, I'm Meredith Shoop, this year's president of the Cleveland Metropolitan Bar Foundation. I'm joined today by the co-recipients of the Bar Foundation's 2024 Richard W. Pogue Award for Excellence in Community Leadership and Engagement. Co-deans of the Case Western Reserve University School of Law, Jessica Berg and Michael Scharf. The Bar Foundation first presented the award in February 2015 to Dick Pogue in recognition and celebration of his tremendous contributions to the legal profession, our bar, and the civic arena. A year later, we named the award after Dick because, quite frankly, he is the epitome of community leadership and engagement. Each year since then, the award is presented during the Bar Foundation's signature special event, Rock the Foundation. In 2024, the 18th annual Rock the Foundation will take place at the Music Box Supper Club. And I am particularly thrilled to see you receive the award this year as a Case alumnus. Thank you for joining me here today. You two have spent a decade serving as co-deans at Case School of Law. What is it about the university's culture that has kept you committed for so long?
For me, the commitment was because of the people. We have an incredible group of staff and faculty who make this job fulfilling and fun.
Thinking about the culture, the university has this motto, think beyond the possible. And it represents a culture supportive of innovation, risk-taking, and not being afraid to fail. I've got a supplementary motto. Mine is more cowbell. If you know that, it's from the Saturday Night Live skit about Don't Fear the Reaper. But what it means is that success requires going all in.
But now you have been vocal about the fact that the law school was facing challenges at the start of your tenure as co-deans. Since then, the law school has significantly recovered, and it's evident in your employment numbers. Bar passage rates, LSAT scores, median GPA. How did you manage to address and overcome the challenges that you were faced with?
Defining a clear vision of where we were heading and lots of teamwork to get there. This job isn't about what you can do on your own, it's about bringing a group of people together to work towards a common goal.
And also, by thinking outside the box, we found ways to turn lemons into lemonade. For example, once we reduced our class size to keep our credentials from falling during the national decline in applications, then we were able to institute an experiential capstone where every single student undertakes a clinic or a semester-long externship. And that's something that we just couldn't have done with a larger class.
You've raised the visibility of the law school as one of the greatest in the country and a national leader in experiential education. Why is that so important for Cleveland?
So experiential education is a shorthand for hands-on learning. For CWRU Law School, that means students interact with clients as early as the first semester of their first year of law school. Service to the community is a key part of our mission. Our students have the opportunity to make an impact not only in Cleveland, but all over the world.
And you know, a lot of students go to law school hoping to make an important impact when they graduate. But at our school, we're providing students the opportunity to make an impact while they're in law school through our 10 clinics and our 3 labs. They've reversed convictions of innocent convicts. They've won cases at the Ohio Supreme Court and the 6th Circuit Federal Court of Appeals. And a couple of years ago, our students were even nominated by an international criminal tribunal for the Nobel Peace Prize for the important legal assistance that they provided in a war crimes trial.
That is absolutely incredible. One of our Bar Association's core values is conscious inclusion. Consistent with that value, the Bar Foundation raises money to support programs that help to promote inclusion and diversity within the legal profession, as well as the justice system and the wider community. What are your thoughts about the state of equity and inclusion in higher education?
Well, we're certainly making progress, but I wouldn't say that we're quite there yet. Law particularly is still not representative of the communities it serves, and the highest positions in the legal field are even less representative. And while we continue to work to include multiple viewpoints in higher education, we are less successful in some respects than in others.
But let me mention a few of the concrete steps that we've taken. So in 2015, we became just the 2nd law school in the entire country to appoint an Associate Dean for Diversity and Inclusion. And since then, we've created an innovative Jumpstart program. We've entered into pipeline partnerships with a dozen minority colleges and universities. And this year, we launched a Diversity and Inclusion Academy for law firms.
If we were to peer into a crystal ball what do you think it would reveal? In other words, what is your vision for the Cleveland legal landscape as leaders in Cleveland?
Cleveland has always been an important national legal market, and it's a great place to practice law. We want to make sure that remains true, even as changes in firms and practice approaches alter the legal landscape.
Cleveland has many examples of organizations that are actively engaged in the civic arena. Please tell us about cases Milton and Charlotte Kramer Law Clinic and giving back to the community. Why do you believe community engagement is so important, especially in Northeast Ohio?
We think community service is a core mission of an institution of higher learning, whether private, like CWRU, or public. The university serves our geographic community in many ways. One of the most visible ones is the legal services we provide to indigent clients as part of the Kramer Law Clinic. The clinic is designed to meet 3 interrelated goals: provide for unmet legal needs in Cleveland and East Cleveland, serve clients who cannot otherwise afford legal representation, and help train future lawyers.
As a role model, what would you say to the next generation of legal professionals? Why should they engage in the civic arena?
Fundamentally, law is a service profession, and you can serve in many different ways. It's important to remain engaged with the community, not just to help others, but to help become a better lawyer and a better citizen.
To quote from my graduation remarks last year, the JD degree is one of the most powerful degrees in all of education. With it, graduates can become the defenders of liberty, the champions of just causes, the protectors of the powerless, and the clear-sighted counselors of our society.
What does the Pogue Award mean to you individually? And as your roles as co-deans are coming to a close, what does it mean to receive the award jointly as co-recipients?
So it's such an honor to be recognized in this way. Receiving the award jointly acknowledges that we undertook this effort together, and it is, I think, in part a testament to the success of that partnership.
Dick Pogue is a living legend who has done so much to improve our city. To receive an award named for him, it's humbling. And it reflects not just the joint work of the two of us, but also the combined efforts of our outstanding faculty and staff.
In 2023, our bar celebrated its 150th anniversary with Legacy 150. There's no doubt that you've both left a legacy at Case. Can you tell us what's next for each of you?
I'm not entirely sure yet.
I'm going to be shifting back into my role as Associate Dean for Global Legal Studies. It's a set of responsibilities that I never really set aside throughout my time as Dean. You know, with all that's going on in the world right now, I'm really excited to devote more time to projects related to international peace and justice.
Now, Jessica, you are the first female dean of Case Western School of Law. Who are some of the women who've influenced you?
My grandmother, who was a Holocaust survivor, and my mother, who didn't move to this country until she was 5 years old, were both influential. I think partly because of the incredible challenges they overcame during their lives.
Michael, during your My Bar Story podcast recorded earlier this year, we learned that you are an avid traveler. What's been your favorite trip?
I enjoy visiting the remains of ancient cities. So I've been to the Great Pyramids of Giza, the vine-covered temples of Angkor Wat, the cliff dwellings of the Anasazi, the carved city of Petra, and the high mountain ruins of Machu Picchu. But you know what I'd really love to see? It's those giant heads on Easter Island.
Our theme for Rock 18 is a magical night. If you could have just one magical power, what would it be?
Oh, mine has to be the ability to teleport anywhere in the world I'd want at any time.
I guess I'd like the ability to solve problems with just a nod of my head like I Dream of Jeannie, or a wiggle of my nose like Bewitched.
Is there anything you'd like our Bar Foundation supporters to know?
Sure, we're looking forward so much to celebrating with everyone on February 17th and being a part of a highlight annual event to raise funds for CMBA's pro bono community and diversity pipeline programs.
Thank you both so much for being here today. I look forward to celebrating with both of you at Rock the Foundation on February 17th. In addition to the Pogue Award presentation, Rock will include lots of dancing and live music, fabulous food and drinks, raffles, and other entertainment with a magical theme. This is the signature event of the Bar Foundation. and proceeds benefit the award-winning programs that the foundation funds, including the signature program of the Legacy 150 Anniversary Fund, the Cleveland Legal Collaborative. The event is open to the public, and sponsorships and tickets are available now on our website at clemetrobar.org/Rock the Foundation.